Ever wondered what really happens when you go silent? I'm not talking about pulling back for a few hours. I mean vanish. No calls, no texts, no explanations. They took you for granted. Now, they're checking their phone like it's a lifeline. This is what happens when the most stable thing in their life goes ghost. Let's break down the 10 brutal stages they feel when a man with stoic power disappears without a word. If you're tired of being an option, subscribe, because this is where your mindset changes. 1. Confusion. At first, they're not even worried. They think you're just busy. But when the silence continues, panic starts. Why isn't he texting? Who is he with? Did I lose him? Their mind spins trying to figure out where you went, so because they never thought you'd leave. 2. Control loss. They thought they had you on a leash. Whenever they wanted attention, validation, presence, you were there. Now, gone. And they realize they never had control. You just allowed access. 3. Ego cracks. You were supposed to chase, right? That's what they expected. But when you don't, their ego takes the hit. Now they're asking themselves, was I not enough? Did he not want me? They wanted to feel desired. Now they feel disposable. 4. Overthinking. Every detail gets analyzed. Every word you said, every message they ignored. Suddenly your silence speaks louder than anything you've ever texted. They scroll through old conversations, looking for where it went wrong. And the worst part? You're not there to correct them. 5. Anger. Now they're mad, not at you, but at themselves, for not seeing your value when it was obvious, for thinking you'd always be there, for assuming a man like you would tolerate the bare minimum. 6. The comparison game. You were different. You were calm, solid, focused, not like the others they've dated. Now they're back in the game, and everyone feels like a downgrade. They start thinking, why can't I stop thinking about him? Answer: because presence like yours doesn't come twice. 7. The stalking phase. They won't text, but trust me, they're watching. Stories, posts, mutual friends, trying to find signs of who you're with and why it's not them. They won't admit it, but your silence is louder than their pride. 8. Regret. This is where it hits hard. They realize what they lost. Not just a man, but a man who didn't beg, didn't chase, didn't break. The man who walked away like his soul was intact, because it was. 9. Obsession. Now you're not just someone they dated. You're the mystery, the one who got away. You left quietly, no drama, no closure, and that's what haunts them. You weren't loud, you were unforgettable. 10. The silent respect. They'll never say it, but they respect you now. You did what most can't, walk away without a war. No begging, no arguments, just distance. That's stoic power. And deep down, they know they'll never get that version of you again. Let them feel the silence. Let them drown in the same comfort they once took for granted. You don't owe anyone your energy, and when you disappear with dignity, you become unforgettable. Subscribe, because we're not chasing anyone anymore. We're building silence that echoes,